Hey traders, it's Joe here, and I just wanted to go over something I'm passionate about, and I think a lot of traders, newer and intermediate, and even some of the more experienced traders need to talk about, and it's probably the biggest pitfall of every trader that I've ever come across, is the value of structure and context in trading. And what I mean by that is when you look at all the tools that are out there for technical analysis, almost all of them are made for timing and entries and signaling processes, like crossovers and moving averages, whether they cross or whether you buy off the bounce of a moving average or whatever the case may be. They're all very much based off of signaling. Now, the biggest thing, you'll even see this online, that the reason why the media and investing magazines will say that trading is such a big failure for most people is because those signaling processes are not very accurate. And I think a lot of people, instead of looking for context, they look for more filters for their accuracy. Now this is nice attention right here, and you can see that there's no signals on it. It's basically telling us the broad market structure and its relationship to price. So let me show you what I'm talking about, and I'll go over some familiar tools that most people know about. So here's a 30-minute, and here's the RSI right here, and then the MACD is right here, and then I have MACD crossovers plotted on price. Now you can see that we've been bullish for quite some time in the past week and a half, 2 weeks. And what you're going to see is you're going to get some negative signaling from the RSI, and you're also going to get some negative signaling from the MACD. Now, if you had context, you would ignore those and just look to buy the bullish ideas with the MACD crossover, or you go look and you say, oh, okay, I'm gonna look for the RSI to kind of reset and see if I can buy when it goes lower. But the problem is most people simply do not have that structure, and they end up buying long and buying shorting these signals, and that's why they're so inaccurate. And these are actually really good tools, but they're only good tools when you actually know what's going on in the market. You need to identify a trend. You need to identify when the market is ranging and there is no trend. Otherwise, if you just use these crossovers, the MACD, trend lines, you name it, all the popular technical analysis tools, you will end up being far less accurate than you could be if you just had structure. Now we use nicey tension as our structure. It measures the market internals on a broader level, and it also does it in relationship to price. You can tell it does. There's no signals with this. Actually, zero signals. You have to interpret what's going on in the market. So tension is always telling us what's going on in the market. It's never wrong. Now you could be wrong in deciphering what's actually happening and deciphering if the bulls or bears in the market or if it's a ranging mindset, but it's never wrong. It's always telling us what's going on. So that would be my number one pitfall right now that I think so many traders have, and it's probably the biggest reason why so many traders fail, is they have all the tools to give buys and sells, but they skip the most important part, which is context and structure. And you need to know what's going on in the market, because what a lot of people don't understand is when the market is trending, it has a big idea. There's equity going in one direction, big equity, and it's not going to respect the opposing side of the signals. It's actually going to, if anything, a lot of those people trading against that trend using those signals, they're going to be used as liquidity for the next move up or down. So I hope everyone found this useful, and why I'm always stressing about nicey tension is because it tells us what's happening in the market, and from there we can filter the signals. We can filter them to take them or not. And a lot of people try and have filter upon filter upon filter with signaling and confirmation and that sort of thing, but it ends up being pretty futile. So I hope everybody found this useful, and if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message. I'd love to talk in more detail. I love talking about trading, and I love trading.